Do not change your browsers.
Now, okay, real quick. Here's a serious question. Here's one of my serious political questions. All right. Last night I just saw, and my girl doesn't listen, so she doesn't know that I'm watching this without her.
Porn?
I will watch it again though with you, Miss Jennifer. I'm just serious. So I watched that movie, Southside With Me.
Oh my god.
No. You saw it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Anybody
mind if I give any spoiler alerts?
Black girl?
Oh, that he married.
No, Michelle. But no.
I don't know what.
Do y'all mind if I give any spoiler alerts of the movie?
Shit with a pretty black girl and it's.
The girl from
It doesn't matter how. Okay, she's pretty.
It's Barack and Michelle
Yeah.
Obama's
Can I ask my serious question though?
Okay.
All right. Do you mind if I give a spoiler alert in the movie?
I don't give a shit about the movie.
I'm not seeing the movie.
Okay. No, I actually think you should see the movie for
Nah.
two reasons. No, two reasons.
Why?
Forget the love story part, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really not about that. Subliminally, I think they use this story as a quote-unquote Black Lives Matter kind of topic. So what I say, so there's a scene in the date where he goes and doing his community organizing thing about a community center and so forth, and talking about him, about the community still carrying on to, get this community center that they haven't gotten, right? But then they go to see, Do the Right Thing. The movie just comes out, Do the Right Thing, in that time period, right? And they picked the scene
Because they married in 1992.
right. They picked the scene where at the end, Radio Raheem is being choked out by the police and gets killed,
Eric Garner.
and the community riots in Brooklyn, right? So that coupled with there's a movie coming out, Birth of a Nation, right?
No, The Birth of a Nation.
The Birth of the Nation.
You have to separate it from the white birth of a nation.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Right.
Yeah.
And in the trailer, we're looking at this, saying a black rise of people fighting back their masters of slavery and so forth like that.
Mm-hmm.
So given the times today, I was asking this to my friend who I went to the movies with, friend.
How many of us
Yeah, one of those.
Button
have
4
them
Right.
on the bottom.
friends?
Are we creating a subliminal way to justify our retaliation against white people? And again, I'm living in Dallas now, so I was there when the shootings happened, when the dude shot the
Right.
5
Respect
police
the shooter.
officers, right? So I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay,
I mean, not that it terribly matters to white folks, because no matter what we do, it's overboard to them. But we kind of have to make them understand, like, this black anger didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Like,
You poke at the shit every single day.
So people are gonna beat, shoot, and stab 400 years of oppression out that ass until you stop.
So you're saying it's justified that we fight back in those
No, I'm
ways?
saying that
I'm not
the
saying
justification. Whenever some kind of retaliation.
That's what I gotta say.
I'm not saying we
We're not
gonna kill
saying
no
that.
cops.
We're not saying
Not
that.
say that shit. Cause some shit go wrong, I need a police officer.
Right.
Fuck the bullshit.
That's true.
But what we're saying is that the justification, I mean, not that it matters, but we do need to kind of put that out there as a disclaimer. Like, yes, we're mad, but this is the shit that started it. Mm-hmm. Like, we didn't just, dude didn't just wake up, Micah Johnson didn't just wake up one day and just say, well, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of these cops. This is.
He probably did.
He kind of did.
Right.
No, he did.
He was spilling some racial rhetoric against the police and a few things.
But
prior
if
to
you
it.
were spitting
It was
racial
a planned-
rhetoric
it was a
before
planned
that,
day.
you
Yeah,
didn't wake
online.
up that day and go
No, it
crazy.
was a planned day.
You was
You went to go
already
do it.
you was already feeling the effects of the oppression. What I like to call, because one thing that people don't like to admit in America, especially when it comes down to people of color, is that people in America, especially people of color, have Stockholm syndrome. We've been oppressed in this country for so long that we start trying to identify with our oppressor. So when shit goes wrong and we get these wild ass black dudes that start doing savage shit, all the other people that go, oh my God, that's so wrong. No, that nigga's just not as indoctrinated as you are. He doesn't feel that shit the same way. He's not gonna try to kiss ass into getting into the system. He like, fuck the system. I'm gonna do what I want to. That's just because he's not still stuck in that mind state. And if you notice it, it's happening with a lot of ex-soldiers, because nigga, you done went around the world and seen all the shit you done been through.
Right.
So you like, fuck that bullshit. I'm gonna do what I do.
So when we're not live on the air, you can check out the rest of the site, www.alalarmedshow.com.
And
You can email Mr. L, the Hood's producer, at producer@alarmedshow.com.
if you feeling lucky.
When you want to be on the show, you can email me, Charlie, BIGGS, @alarmedshow.com.
Oh yeah.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Alarmed Show.
In addition to,
When you want Alarmed Show on the go, you can go to podcast.alarmedshow.com or search for The Alarmed Show in iTunes and tune in. There are over 190 episodes, so subscribe and get all of them for free.
word up.
And if you're not doing it right now or you have some time, Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, check out tv.alarmedshow.com.
I couldn't do that with my hands, so yeah. It looks kind of weird.
Do not shake